Hey, everybody. Oh, yeah. Wendy, check the talk back real quick, would you?
Hello.
It's still 7:29.
Bring it up, yeah.
Can you
Keep
hear me
talking,
okay?
Wendy.
All right. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I think we're good. Cool.
All right.
Good. Right.
Are we live?
I think technically we are, but we came on 1 minute earlier.
Oh,
so
shoot. Wow, that's a miracle for us.
that is. It's remarkable. Now it's 7:30, right? It's spot on. So,
All right.
Hey, everybody, welcome to our, man, this is like our first band broadcast this year, isn't it?
I think
No, we did this in March. It seems like it's been a year.
It seems like it's been that long time. But,
pandemics, they
never know when they're going to show up.
Stop,
That's
right.
So anyhow, we play Beatles music. We're going to play a set of all different eras tonight, and hope you enjoy it. If you do, share it with other folks. And we do, just right off the top way, if you look in the line there of the descriptor, we do have a tip bucket in case you feel like lending on that. So
In case you feel like feeding us.
So we're gonna start with the very first song off of the British album Beatles for Sale, and this is No Reply. So here we go.
You guys ready?
Yep.
2, 1, 2.
This happened once before when I came to your door. No reply. I said it wasn't you, but I saw you peep through your window. I saw the light. I saw the light. I know that you saw me, 'cause I looked up to see your face. I tried to telephone, they said you were not home. That's a lie, 'cause I know where you've been, 'cause I saw you walk in your door. I nearly died. I nearly died, 'cause you walked hand in hand with another man in my place. If I were you, I'd realize that I love you more than any other guy. And I'll forgive the lies that I heard before, when you gave me no reply. I tried to telephone, they said you were not home. That's a lie, 'cause I know where you've been, 'cause I saw you walk in your door. I nearly died. I nearly died, 'cause you walked hand in hand with another man in my place. No reply. No reply. Ah, yes. Hey, welcome, folks. We're the English Rain. We play Beatle music, and it is a pleasure to be able to be here on Facebook, play music for you, playing Beatles music that we love, that we've been doing this for
Ever?
yeah, for a long time. And, so we're going to play, this is a Lennon tune, a John Lennon tune off of Rubber Soul. This is kind of newish for us.
Yes.
And
They're all old songs.
They are
obviously.
old.
We
Yeah,
didn't
news
write
for
any of
us,
these,
so-
by the way.
this is called Girl. Okay, count us, Chris.
1, 2, 3.
Is there anybody going to listen to my story? All about the girl who came to stay. And she's the kind of girl you want so much it makes you sorry. Still you don't regret a single day. Ah, girl, girl. When I think of all the times I tried so hard to leave her, she will turn to me and start to cry. And she promises you're to me, and I believe her. After all this time, I don't know why. Oh, girl, girl, good girl. And she's the kind of girl who puts you down when friends are there. You feel the fool when you say she's looking good. She acts as if it's understood. She's cool, 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 girl, 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 girl. Was she told when she was young that pain would lead to pleasure? Did she understand it when they said that a man must break his back to earn his day of leisure? Will she still believe it when he's dead? Oh, girl, 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 girl. Yeah. To love that song when I was a kid. My sister Sharon and my brother-in-law Bob had Rubber Soul, and I ended up with that record, and I wore that thing out. It's so good.
Do they know you still have that record?
Yeah, I think they do.
They've been looking for that one. And yeah.
Hey, welcome everybody. We're the English Rain. We're playing Beatle music for you tonight from our studio here in Nashville, and we just wanted to say, hey, thanks for tuning in. If you're enjoying Beatle music and singing along and stuff, share it with other folks. We'd appreciate that. And, so we're going to play a little bit of everything tonight from the different eras. And JR's going to sing
Hello.
One of the McCartney tunes.
I don't get a choice, do I? Speaking of Nashville, this is kind of one of the more, well, it was more folky, I guess, but kind of country too.
Yeah, it's kind of twangy.
We'll give you some twang.
You guys all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2.
Just seen her face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Ooh, la-da-da. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd have never been aware. But as it is, I'll dream of her tonight. La-la-la-la-la-la. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. I have never known the likes of this. I've been alone and I have missed things and kept out of sight, but other girls were never quite like this. I falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Pick one. Keeps calling me back again. I've just seen her face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. Oh, la-da-da. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Oh, falling, yes I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again.
Nice.
used his strumming guitar on that. It's so weird.
Nicely done.
Nicely done, JR.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, I did not realize, I don't think any of us realized when we scheduled to do a live stream this evening that evidently today is Global Beatles Day.
Wow.
News
way.
To me. But that's what
really?
That's what's on the Facebook, so it must be true.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, so...
Hey, Wendy, how are things going down there?
Doing great so far. You have about 75 people tuning in so far.
Awesome. We appreciate those 75
great.
people, for sure.
Thank you, 75 of you.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, it is time to do another song, isn't it?
I think you get to sing this one, Chris.
I think I do.
This is one of those, this is one of the later Beatle tunes.
Right.
They played this one on the rooftop, right? Rooftop concert?
They sure did.
Sure.
In January. So it was probably uncomfortable.
That's craziness.
This is pre-COVID, obviously.
Right, yeah, exactly.
All right, I think we're ready. Calvin, let's take it in here.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're back home, Loretta.
Play it, Calvin. Yes, we looked at them all and thought she was a cleaner.
But she was a frying pan.
It was a frying pan.
We're going to go back to some mid-Beatles. Hey, welcome. We are the English Rain. We play Beatles music. We're going to play a little bit of everything from different eras tonight of the Beatles, because anybody that has followed the Beatles
probably likes the Beatles.
Yes, and the recording career, they changed the sounds and styles randomly over the different records. So, and it's all fun. So this one, it's called The Paperback Writer.
This is right before they quit touring, yeah?
Yes. This is... All right, here we go. Everybody ready, Calvin, to save us? Here we go.
Let's see.
1,
2, 1, 2, 3.
Paperback writer. Yes, all matter, would you read my book to me? Is the rhyme, will you take a look? Based on a novel by a man named Lear, and I need a job, so I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's a dirty story of a dirty man, and his squeaky wife doesn't understand. Son is working for the Daily Mail. It's a steady job, but he wants to be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. Paperback writer. It's 1,000 pages, give or take a few. I'll be writing more in a week or two. I can make it longer if you like the style. I can change it around, but I wanna be a paperback writer. Paperback writer. If you really like it, you can have the rights. It'll make $1 million for you overnight. If you must return it, you can sing it here. But I need a break, and I wanna be a paperback writer. 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 All right.
That was safe.
For those of you also watching, I don't know if you noticed, but the screen is in different areas. We're 4 screens because our drummer is actually in another room. He's not in here with us, so
I've been quarantined.
He has.
for multiple reasons. It's not just the whole.
So you can see him, but we cannot.
Right.
So if we hit something at the end, we all land on it. It's like an amazing thing, and everybody's like, "What? Don't you always do that?"
As I mentioned, we're going to do a little bit from the different eras. This one's off the White Album. For me, the White Album, actually official title known as The Beatles, is one of my favorite road trip records. In other words, it's one of those things that you can put on, like if you got to drive a couple hours. The songs just go one into each other, and it's just all kinds of different scapes and moods and stuff. I love it. It's a blast.
Speaking of road trips,
All right.
Ah, yes.
real quick, July 11th in Michigan. What's the official city?
Kalamazoo, isn't
Hickory
it?
Corners, Michigan.
Hickory Corners, Michigan. We were playing at where were we playing, Chris?
It is the Gilmore Car Museum.
That's right.
We are playing a drive-in concert.
So
as
it's a
part
safe
of the community
concert.
comeback event.
Yes. Chris booked the gig, so I figured it should be him that
That's
said
right.
it.
That's great.
Well, he's the band
if you happen to
secretary
live in
anyway.
Michigan or in the Battle Creek area or anywhere even close to that, we would love to see you.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. That car museum, I guess it's the largest car museum in North America, and it's incredible. I've seen some
We are
pictures.
really
it's just
excited to be going.
amazing.
That is going to be a blast. We're really looking forward to that. So if you're in the Michigan area or whatever, I believe you can look on their website. We don't Chris, we'll post the information.
Right.
Yeah, we'll post information
on our
on
events
our
page at
Yep.
theenglishrain.com.
Yes.
You can go to the
Or you can
events
start
page.
hitchhiking now and get there by the gig.
That's right.
Right. And you can actually click through on our website at theenglishrain.com/events, and the event is there, and you can actually click through to see about tickets and all that good stuff. So
That sounds good.
please come join us.
And now for something completely different. This is a song George Harrison wrote about Eric Clapton's obsession with chocolates. So this is called Savoy Truffle.
1, 2.
Green tangerine on the limon. Ginger swing with a pineapple heart. A coffee dessert, yes, you know it's good news. But you'll have to have them all pulled out after the Savoy Truffle. Cool cherry cream, nice apple tart. Feel your taste all the time we're apart. Coconut fudge really blows down those blues. But you'll have to have them all pulled out after the Savoy Truffle. You might not feel it now, but when the pain comes through, you're gonna know and how. The sweat is gonna fill your head. When it becomes too much, you're gonna shout out loud. You'll have to have them all pulled out after the Savoy Truffle. You know what you eat, you are. Can't stop, come so sad. We all know old Lady Blah, but can you show me where you are? Green tangerine, mon de lemon. Ginger sling with a pineapple heart. Coffee dessert, yeah, you know it's good news. But you'll have to have them all pulled out after the Savoy Truffle. Yes, you'll have to have them all pulled out after the Savoy Truffle.
I gotta quit jumping around. I'm so out of shape. I haven't done this in a while. Many donuts.
Hey, welcome everybody. We're the English Ring. We play Beatle music, as you can tell. We're actually going to do a kind of a little mini set here of stuff off of Sgt. Pepper's, which is definitely one of our favorite records, along with everybody else on the planet. Oddly enough, this first song that we're going to do didn't make the record, but it was the first song cut for Sgt. Pepper's.
Did they add that to the reissues, or is it still?
They put it on Magical Mystery
Tour.
Tour.
Oh, that's right.
But it actually was the very first song cut in the Peppers stuff, which is pretty stinking cool. So
During the Peppers sessions, as it were.
As it was, and this is called Strawberry Fields.
What key are we playing this in, by the way?
The original
in
A.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sorry. Quarantine.
3, 4.
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever.
Hold on a second. Chris.
Somebody's in the wrong key.
It's not me. I play the bass.
We're trying to try that one more time.
Please don't go in the wrong key. Well, sometimes they do, but
our apologies. Well, you're thank us now for stopping for a second. So we were hearing keyboards that sounded wrong. So
there's a bad moon on the rise.
That was, without question. We're the English Rain. And on that note, when you train wreck a song, you might as well ask for a tip,
Yeah, hey, there you go. So that's the best time when you screw up.
Hey, Wendy, have we had any comments at all at this point?
You have about 400 people watching.
Oh, wonderful. Good.
Right. Lots of great comments.
Thank you, 400 people. We appreciate it.
A few bad ones. We don't want to know those ones.
Do we need to go up a half?
Or
no. You got it?
Or do we need to go into the song?
Got it. Okay, let's try this again.
Technology, isn't it fun?
Take two. All right, go for it.
All right, here we go. 2, 3, and 4.
Feels better already.
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. Doesn't matter much to me. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry field. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. No one I think is in my tree. I mean, it must be high or low. That is you, can't you know? Tune in, but it's alright. That is, I think it's not too bad. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry field. Nothing is real and nothing to be hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Always know, sometimes think it's me, but you know I know when it's a dream. I think I know, I mean, oh yes, but it's all wrong. That is, I think I disagree. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry field. Nothing is real and nothing to be hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever.
Supposed to sound like.
Yes.
much better. All right, keeping with the Peppers thing, Calvin's gonna sing Sergeant Pepper's for y'all.
Ooh, neat.
This is gonna be fun. All right.
Did you get your vodka over there? It's water.
I need all the help I can get.
All right, here we go.
You guys ready? Yes. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It was 20 years ago today. Sergeant Pepper taught the band to play. They were going in and out of style, but they guaranteed to raise a smile. So may I introduce to you the adjutant for all his years, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. With Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, we hope you will enjoy the show. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, sit back and let the evening go. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. It's wonderful to be here, it's certainly a thrill. You're such a lovely audience, we'd like to take you home with us, we'd love to take you home. I don't really want to stop the show, but I thought you might like to know that the singer's gonna sing a song, and he wants you all to sing along. So may I introduce to you the one and only Billy Shears, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Billy Shears.
What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. What do I do when my love is away?
Does it worry you to be alone?
How do I feel by the end of the day?
Are you sad because you're on your own?
No, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love.
Could it be anybody?
I want somebody to love.
Would you believe in love at first sight?
Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time.
What do you see when you turn out the light?
I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends.
Do you need anybody?
I just need someone to love.
Could it be anybody?
I want somebody to love. Yes, I get by with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. Yes, I get by with a little help from my friends. With a little help from my friends.
Chris Cook, everybody.
Hey,
Beautiful job, Chris.
I almost remembered that one.
One and all.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We are still got a bit of a ways to go. We're going to continue. This one, this is the first time we've ever played this out and about in the World Wide Web. But this is one of our favorite McCartney tunes off of that. It's called She's Leaving Home.
This might even be referred to as a stretch goal.
Yes, we are stretching the limits right now and the boundaries.
And we'll soon be stretching our audience's good graces.
Yes, give us some grace here on this one, if you would.
Yes, we are asking for grace in advance. But this is a beautiful tune. And we're going to play this live without a net. This is all being played live as we speak. No track,
they're playing
no
it. I'm not doing
man,
anything but standing here.
All right.
You better remember to sing.
Here we go.
Chris, you ready up there?
All set.
All right.
Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock as the day begins. Silently closing her bedroom door, leaving the note that she hoped would say more. She goes downstairs to the kitchen, clutching her handkerchief. Quietly turning the back door key, stepping outside, she is free.
We gave her most of our lives, sacrificed most of our lives. We gave her everything money could buy.
She's leaving home after living alone for so many years. Father snores as his wife gets into her dressing gown, picks up her letter that's lying there, standing alone at the top of the stairs. She breaks down and cries to her husband, Daddy, our baby's gone. Why would she treat us so thoughtlessly? How could she do this to me?
We never thought of ourselves. Never a thought for ourselves. We struggled hard all our lives to get by.
She's leaving home after living alone for so many years. Friday morning at 9 o'clock, she is far away, meeting a man from the motor trade, meeting a man from the motor trade. Oops.
What did we do that was wrong? We didn't know it was wrong. Fun is the one thing that money can't buy.
Something inside that was always denied for so many years. She's leaving home. Bye bye.
We did it,
We
sort of.
made it. That's a first for us, and that's a
stretch.
tough one, man. Are you in a position to do Mr. Kite,
I'm not
or
sure.
is that way off your
we can do
radar?
We could try
Can we do that?
We got any comments that are good, Wendy?
You have greetings from Thailand or good
Wow.
morning from Thailand.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Everybody appreciated that you did that song because it's been requested a lot of times.
Oh,
so
awesome.
Thank you for doing
Love
the
that
song.
song. It's,
Yeah, it's great.
Amazing.
Happy to be able to bring it to
We'll
you.
have it down a little bit better next time, I think.
Nicely
Very
done,
good.
JR.
Thank you for everybody that's joining from the world and elsewhere. And okay, Chris caught that joke. JR gets to sing them back to back.
This is going to be another tough one.
But we love this. This is such a good song, and this song showcases Calvin's keyboard talents like big time. So
I don't know if we should do this.
I think we should.
See, because I used to just sing this one. Now I'm playing bass and singing, so it's kind of McCartney gymnastics.
You know, the seat of the pants thing is kind of fun.
Oh. Well, I'm sure there'll be plenty of clams, but hopefully you'll forgive us. Forgive me.
We are fearless, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
if, you can always have your money back, unless you tipped. Then you're stuck.
There is a tip bucket for those wondering, how do I help support these guys? It's in the description.
That is awesome. We thank you, everybody, for your tips as well. So, Calvin, how you feeling? You ready to go?
We'll find out.
All right. This is Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite.
What's the first chord there?
B flat.
Yep, B flat A.
Okay, cool.
Nice. You guys ready?
Yep.
1, 2.
We can do this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
For the benefit of Mr. Kite, there will be a show tonight on trampoline. The Hendersons will all be there. Later Pablo Fank is fair. What a scene. Over men and horses, hoops and garters. Lastly through a hawk's head of real fire. In this way Mr. K will challenge the world. The celebrated Mr. K performs his feat on Saturday at Bishopsgate. The Hendersons will dance and sing as Mr. Kite flies through the ring. Don't be late. This is K and H will show the public their production will be second to none. And of course Henry the horse dances the waltz. The band begins at 10 to 6 as Mr. Kite performs his tricks without a sound. And Mr. H will demonstrate 10 somersets he'll undertake on solid ground. Having been some days in preparation, a splendid time is guaranteed for all. And tonight Mr. Kite is topping the bill.
Perfect timing.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. That was fun.
That was a roll of the dice, brother.
All right. We're going to get into some of the early stuff, the early Happy Beatles.
Yeah, we are.
Or the early 50s Beatles, as JR's brother-in-law used to say.
50s Beatles. Yeah.
Hey, they played some music in the 50s.
Hey, Dave Terry, could I have just a touch more of my
So
electric?
we play She Loves Me?
Barely. I mean, just a skosh. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. This is actually a cover tune that the Beatles did. That's a Chuck Berry tune. And I love this song. This thing just
What
kicks
song
in
are
my...
you talking about?
Yeah, rock and roll music.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I asked.
You didn't get the memo.
So I inserted benefit of the kite at the wrong time. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, once again, we're the English Rain. Thanks for joining us. As I said, if you're enjoying hearing Beatles music and singing along, share it with other folks. Wendy, how are things going down there? People still seem like they're having a good time?
Yes, everybody was really happy that you popped out Mr. Kite too. So I guess that was
JR
on
gets
some
gets
request.
to sing all the cool songs. He's a swine.
Yeah,
Ho, ho, ho,
Oh,
ho, ho.
all right, Calvin,
Happy
you
Global
ready?
Beatles Day, everybody.
Hey, it's cool, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it's in the key of A. The one would be A, as we say here in
starts at E,
Nashville.
right?
So, right. Just let me hear some of the rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. I got no kick against modern jazz. Unless you try to play it too darn fast. Lose the beauty of the melody until it sounds just like a symphony. That's why I go for that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gonna be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. I took my love on over across the tracks so she could hear my metal wail the sax. I must admit they had a rockin' band and they was blowing like a hurricane. That's why I go for that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. It's got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gonna be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. Way down south they had a jubilee. The jolty folks they had a jamboree. Drinking humber from a wooden cup. The folks dancing there got all shook up. And started playing that rock and roll music. Any old time you use it. Turn the backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. Don't care to hear them play a tango. Not in the mood to dig a mambo. Way too early for a congo. So keep a rockin' that piano. That's why I go for that rock and roll music. Any old way you choose it. Got a backbeat, you can't lose it. Any old time you use it. It's gotta be rock and roll music. If you wanna dance with me. If you wanna dance with me. Woo!
Yeah. That was a cooking little ditty.
Man, John Lennon, how he was able to sing that, man, in that key is just amazing. Now it's Calvin's turn to shred his throat.
All
so.
right.
This called
Finally.
I'm Down.
Oh, nice.
You ready up there, Chris?
Go, buddy.
You tell lies thinking I can't see. You can't cry cause you're laughing at me. I'm down.
I'm really down.
I'm down. I'm down.
I'm really down.
How can you laugh when you know I'm down?
How can you laugh?
When you know I'm down. Man buys ring, woman throws it away. Same old thing happen every day. I'm down.
I'm really down.
I'm down.
Down on the ground.
I'm down.
I'm really down.
How can you laugh when you know I'm down?
How can you laugh?
When you know I'm down. We're all alone, ain't it nobody else. But you still moan, keep your hands to yourself. I'm down.
I'm really down.
Oh, babe, I'm down.
I'm on the ground.
I'm down.
I'm really down.
How can you laugh when you know I'm down?
How can you laugh?
When you know I'm down. Woo! Babe, I'm down.
I'm really down.
Yes, I'm down.
I'm really down.
Woo! I'm down.
I'm really down.
Oh, I'm down.
I'm really
You got it.
That's pretty awesome, Calvin.
How are we doing, Win?
Doing great. Adam actually requested some interpretive dance from you, JR.
I think
That's all you
I'd
get.
like to see that myself.
There might need to be a healthy tip to get that one.
Yeah.
Cheryl's on. She says hello too.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Appreciate you. Is that our fan?
Yes, it is.
Everybody, welcome. We're the English Rain. We're doing a live broadcast tonight, as you can tell. If you're having fun, share it with other people that you think are Beatle fans, which would be the rest of the world, because everybody is a Beatle fan. So,
Except for that one guy.
yeah,
Nobody likes him.
There's always one guy.
The fool on the hill.
All right, we're going to go ahead and do one off of this is off of Help,
Help.
the Help soundtrack.
Help.
This is called The Night Before.
Except we're doing it tonight.
That's right. We're going to do that one now.
On
So
the night tonight.
But it's the night before tomorrow night.
it is.
That it
Today's
is.
tomorrow's yesterday.
Dave, I'll actually take just a touch more electric in my ear.
Actually, I could use slightly,
Perfect. There we
slightly
go.
more of his guitar if you don't mind, too. I mean, slightly. I don't really want to hear him. I mean,
This is the debut of the new guitar sound. I got a little thing called a simplifier down there that is called a 0-watt amplifier,
Nice.
which for you guitar nerds out there means it's a direct box essentially for guitar that simulates an amp. So, but
Yes.
I'm liking it. I think it sounds all
It
right.
sounds great, man.
Still sounds too loud to me.
Turn it down.
Too darn loud. All right, this is The Night Before. Count us in.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We said our goodbyes the night before. Love was in your eyes the night before. Now today I find you could have changed your mind. Treat me like you did the night before. Were you telling lies the night before? Was I so when I held you near, you were so sincere. Treat me like you did the night before. Last night is a night I will remember you by. When I think of things we did, makes me wanna cry. We said our goodbyes the night before. Love was in your eyes the night before. Now today I find you have changed your mind. Treat me like you did the night before. Yes. When I held you near, you were so sincere. Treat me like you did the night before. Last night is a night I will remember you by. When I think of things we did, makes me wanna cry. Were you telling lies the night before? Was I so unwise the night before? When I held you near, you were so sincere. Treat me like you did the night before. Like the night before.
My pack kept going out.
I really like that song.
I do too. It's a happy little song.
What's next, boss?
This is a George Harrison tune off of Rubber Soul, I believe. And this one, it's called Think for Yourself.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Mr. J.R. Mania.
So I get to play fuzz bass on this because Paul McCartney, this is when they first started kind of getting into overdubbing and stuff, and he recorded his bass track, and then he recorded a fuzz bass. So it's nasty. It's really cool. So Calvin will be playing the regular bass.
That's right.
See that? I'll be
Impressive.
playing this fuzzy thing. Yay.
That way we know who blew it, you know?
So if you're going, your amp
Oh,
sounds
that was a bad
little
idea.
messed up.
All right, count us in.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Try thinking more if just for your own sake. The future still looks good, and you've got time to rectify all the things that you should. Do what you want to do, go where you're going to. Think for yourself, 'cause I won't be there with you. Do what you want to do, go where you're going to. Think for yourself, 'cause I won't be there with you. Think for yourself, 'cause I won't be there with you. Yeah,
Fuzzy.
fun.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bass. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a...
Had no face.
It was supposed to sound like that. Amp sounds all blowed up and stuff.
You guys ready?
No.
Yeah. I'm doing the feedback thing on it. Ready?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very good.
Watch the Facebook bot. Shut that down. Baby, it's good to me. You know she's happy as can be. You know she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. Baby says she's mine. You know she tells me all the time. You know she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. I'm so glad that she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world that her baby buys the things she knows, buys a diamond ring, she knows she said so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. Oh yes, you know I do. She's mine, you know she tells me all the time. You know she said so. I'm in love with her and I feel fine. I'm so glad that she's my little girl. She's so glad she's telling all the world that her baby buys the things she knows, buys a diamond ring, she knows she said so. She's in love with me and I feel fine. She's in love with me and I feel fine. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, nice, Cal.
Speaking of she's in love with me, hi, honey. My wife and my son, Lori and Graham. I hope you're watching.
Now JR gets to sing.
Again?
Again, man.
What am I singing now?
This is your night, man.
Oh, Lord. Oh, good grief. Let me grab some words. Talk for a second, Chris.
Hey, don't forget, we will be in Hickory Corners, Michigan on the 11th of July for a drive-in concert at the Gilmore Car Museum. We start at about 6:30, something like that, but it's a great day to come out to North America's largest auto museum. I am so excited about that.
It's going to be awesome.
A blast.
Great.
We're excited.
So please come and join us.
All right.
JR, you ready to hold us tight?
Oh, yes.
All right. Ready, count?
Yes, sir.
Count it, man.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
It feels so right now. Hold me tight. Tell me I'm the only one, and then I might never be the lonely one. So hold me tight tonight, tonight. It's you. Hold
take responsibility
Your
for that.
fault. Your fault. I really should know those words by now.
JR,
yes, sir.
Calvin and Chris are going to do a song, so let's go downstairs and
And box?
Yeah,
All
box.
Right. I'm in. A little bit of fisticuffs.
That's the way most of our rehearsals end anyway.
We really do hope you're enjoying this. We're having a blast.
All right, Calvin, kick it. This is an awesome McCartney tune off the White Album.
Let's play a little bit there, Calvin. I have plenty of you in my ear. All right, my friend.
All right, you got your little friends ready?
Oh, we're all set, all of us.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise.
Beautiful, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Chris and
Thank
Calvin Bottoms.
Birds still freak me out, but whatever.
Dude, that sounds like behind my house every morning, man. Seriously, we got a bunch of birds because we got that little wooded area behind it. And we'll go out there in the morning and stuff. And Suzanne talks about the bully birds. There's apparently these birds that are just larger, and they have a big, like, white stripe down them and stuff.
Skunk birds.
Yeah, they pick on the other birds and chase them off of the food. And, yeah, it's kind of...
We have goldfinches and nuthatches and...
I got y'all beat. We got like 3 woodchucks, 400 birds.
3 badgers.
Probably. No, but we
There's
do
a
have like
hippo.
a couple of, like a family
We don't
of
need no
woodchucks.
stinking
We
badgers.
got some rabbits.
Rabbits, yeah, everybody's got those.
Well, that's it for Nature Hour here at the English
Exactly.
Rain.
So we're getting back to playing music here. We're going to do some of the later Beatles stuff. This is Off of Abbey Road, and this one's going to be fun to sing. It is a
They've all been
shredder.
fun to sing tonight, brother.
Ready, everybody?
You got this, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, darling, please believe me. I'll never do you no harm. Believe me when I tell you I'll never do you no harm.
real quick, when I went downstairs to I was waiting to fight with Mark, but he chickened out.
I did. I chickened.
But actually, when he told me that, I guess one of Janis Joplin's cars is actually at the Gilmore Museum that we're playing at.
That's going to be cool.
Kind of cool.
We definitely have to make time to do that.
Man.
Yeah, we got to see some of that stuff.
That's going to be awesome. Man, that's really cool. Could do another George Harrison tune. This was a if you guys remember Capitol, especially at certain points, they started putting together greatest hits records, especially towards the end of the Beatles' career. And they had the two Red albums the Red double album and the blue one. The Red was all the early stuff, and the blue one was the later stuff that had a lot of B-sides on it. And that's where I first heard this song, and I just thought it was just really different and really cool. So this is called Old Brown Shoe. Goes like this.
2, 1, 2, 3.
I want a love that's right, but right is only half of what's wrong. I want a short-haired girl that sometimes wears it twice as long. Stepping out this old brown shoe, baby, I'm in love with you. So glad you came here, won't be the same now, I'm telling you. You know you picked me up where some tried to drag me down. When I see your smile replacing every thoughtless frown, you got me escaping from this zoo. Baby, I'm in love with you. So glad you came here, won't be the same now, I'm telling you. If I grow up, I'll be a singer, wear rings on every finger. Not worrying what they all you say. I'll live in love and maybe someday, who knows, baby, you may comfort me. Perfect. My love is something you can't reject, changing faster than the weather. If you and me should get together, who knows, baby, you may comfort me. I want a love that's yours, this I love is something I date. With an early start, making sure that I'm not late. Your sweet top lip, I'm in the queue. Baby, I'm in love with you. So that you came here, won't be the same now that I'm with you. I'm so glad you came here, won't be the same now when I'm with you.
See, we can't see him. That proves it.
I forgot to let you guys cover that one.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that.
There's one off the White Album, and right on. I don't know if we've got any birthdays in our
general
camp.
vicinity.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, my wife's birthday is actually July 11th. Lori McNeely is celebrating 29 years again.
That's right.
We've been married.
Mine's the 4th.
Yours is the 4th?
Of February.
Well, we don't care about
Oh,
yours.
4th
but
of
it's my-
February. I was gonna say.
It's my wife's birthday. Happy
That voice
birthday,
was
honey.
David A. Terry, who's running sound for us in the
Yes,
mix that
we
you're
wanna
hearing out
thank-
there tonight.
Yes.
This is David A. Terry.
Well, you know, the song doesn't say it is your birthday. The song says you say it's
Say
your
it's your
birthday.
birthday.
That's
So
right.
He just said it's his birthday.
It's a little suspicious.
That is. David A. Terry. The A stands for awesome.
Well,
It's
that's
Well.
Or annual. annual, which every birthday has.
Well, any of you folks that have a birthday out there, this is for you. It goes like this.
Are we playing the next two songs sequentially?
We are.
Like without stopping?
This is going to be the.
Let me grab a guitar then.
That's right.
Ah.
Can you do that?
Never been tried before, was it?
This is the first time with Calvin's new setup that we've tried stringing these tunes together, so we'll see how it goes. Shall we?
Yeah.
All right,
ready?
kick it. Here we go.
2, 1, 2.
Say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. Say it's your birthday. We're gonna have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're going to a party. Yeah, we're going to a party. Yeah, we're going to a party. I would like you to dance. Take a chance. I would like you to dance. I would like you to dance. Take a chance. I would like you to dance. Say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. Say it's your birthday. We're gonna have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. One, two, three. Yes, I'm lonely. Wanna die. Yes, I'm lonely. Wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason why. In the morning, wanna die. In the evening, wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason why. My mother was of the sky, my father was of the earth, and I am of the universe, and you know what it's worth. I'm lonely. I wanna die. If I ain't dead already, woo! Girl, you know the reason why. The eagle picks my eye, wormy licks my bone. Feels so suicidal, just like Dylan's Mr. Jones. I'm lonely. Yeah, I wanna die. If I ain't dead already, woo! Girl, you know the reason why.
doubt cross my mind. Blue wrist round my soul. Feel so suicidal. Even hate my rock and roll. I'm lonely. Yeah, I wanna die. If I ain't dead already, girl, you know the reason why. That's right. That's John Lennon trying to write a blues song.
Some bluesy stuff.
Who's blues?
Hey, we're gonna finish up here. We just got
10 more songs.
no, actually, we can get 2 in. I think without offending my neighbors too badly.
Oh, they don't care.
And
they're the ones that hate the Beatles, right? It's like, I hate the Beatles.
thank you again. We're the English Rain, and we're out of Nashville, Tennessee, and we're here in our studio just doing a live Facebook thing, playing Beatle music because we love it. We did not know today was National. What is it?
Day?
Global Beatles Day.
Global, not national. Global.
Well, that's according to our drummer. You know drummers. I mean, it's...
Well, and everything they say on the web is true, too. You know,
Right.
so. But...
There's at least a Wikipedia entry for this.
Is there really? Well,
yeah.
that makes it true.
That makes it true. Yeah, that's ironclad right there.
That can't be edited by anyone.
Right,
That's right.
exactly.
Well, thank you guys so much for hanging with us. I think you'll enjoy these last 2. One's a McCartney tune and one's a Lennon tune. And, this one you all know. Sing along, okay? When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. But though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Yeah, there will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be. cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. Whispers in the sound of music, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Yeah, let it be, let it be. Let it be, yeah, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. I totally forgot I don't normally play electric guitar on that, so I got to learn the lead. My fault.
No biggie.
We're going to leave you guys with a very important John Lennon song tonight, and we're just a band. We love playing Beatle music. We love our families. We are believers in Christ, and just openly telling you that. And this next song, John Lennon stumbled on something that was super simple, and yet I think it makes a good cause for the end of the evening, don't you think? So,
and it was aired today in 1967, June.
No
25th.
way.
Yeah.
So
That's probably
no
where
idea.
Global Beatles Day comes from.
Oh wow, had no idea. That's crazy.
Well, yeah, it was like the first, like, sort of simulcast. What do they call it?
Yeah,
All over
satellite.
the world,
Yeah,
satellite thing.
linked and everything. Yeah,
That's pretty crazy.
And John wrote this tune for that. And I'm sorry, I'm not a huge fan of Imagine. I think this is just a way cooler tune with a better message. That's my own personal opinion. So, but any some way.
I just play bass.
Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And we appreciate it. If you feel so led, leave a tip in the tip bucket if you don't mind. That'd be great. And other than that, from all of us, from J.R. McNeely over here on bass,
Hello.
Chris
Hi.
Cook up in the booth, up in the drum booth, Calvin Bottoms over here, and I'm Mark Lee Townsend. This is David Terry. Down monitoring downstairs in another part of the house, monitoring comments and everything else, are Suzanne and Wendy, and Scott Sherman's got the camera on the gimbal here.
Yeah,
so
he's over there.
this is kind of our crew. So yeah, that's about it. All you need is love. Kick it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Nothing you can say, but you can learn how to play the game. It's easy. Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be in time. It's easy. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. That's right. All you need is love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. There's nothing you can know that isn't known. Nothing you can
Love is all you need. 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 Yesterday. Love is all you need. 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 Yeah. Love is all you need. She loves you. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. She loves you. Love is all you need. 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 Yeah, love is all you need. Love is all you need.
Love is all you need. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Good night
Thanks,
from the
everyone.
English Rain.
Good night.
Good night.